Get that shit out of here. No good. No bueno. Nobody's gonna benefit. If you're struggling to pay bills, you're living your 9 to 5, you're living check to check, how the fuck can you afford that? What is up, everybody? It's your boy Quick. Today's video is going to be all about the new mentorship that I am launching today. You understand? Whenever this video drops is officially the start of my experimental mentorship. If you do not want to leave your 9 to 5, you're very comfortable, this video is not for you. If you don't have a passion to do anything other than your 9 to 5, this video is not for you. And if you have an interest in trading, this video is for you. Welcome to TKS. What does that mean? Trading kept simple. A lot of people are very overwhelmed with certain things because of all the information that is online, the overload of information that is online. And during this mentorship, my goal is to get you out of that. It is and will be a 3-step process, right? You have the intro, which is very simple. We're explaining trading. We're getting people who maybe have a little less knowledge about trading to understand super simply what is trading, how can it help you, why is it not gambling, why, just all these small things that are what the outsider perspectives have their preconceived notions about, right? We're going to get to the bottom of that. We're going to understand that trading is very simple. It needs to be kept simple. And we're going to put it to you as simple as possible in step 1 in the intro. Step 2, mindset. People understand that you have to change your mindset to change your position in life, right? So if the mindset that you have has kept you at your 9 to 5, has kept you struggling to afford things, has kept you struggling to do things, you need to change your mindset, right? Playing it super safe, wants stability, wants to receive the same amount of money, you have to change your mindset to an abundant mindset, to a prosperous mindset, to an advanced mindset, to an optimistic mindset, to a thinking mindset, a critical thinking mindset, right? You have to be able to use your mind to implement ideas and then to use your mind also to follow those implemented ideas and go crazy, right? You have to stay disciplined. You have to stick to your rules, stick to your plan, stick to your strategy, right? That brings me to step number 3, strategy. I will teach you the strategy that I do every single day, all the confluences that I look for, everything that goes along with me trading. As you can see, you can scroll through my videos. You can see me losing. You can see me winning. You can see my risk to reward management. You can see everything that you need to see in my learning curve of growing into trading, right? Because in the beginning of my videos, I'm doing more Forex. I'm doing more swing trading. I'm doing more things like that. Shout out to Alex G. But over time, I'd slowly but surely switched over to indices and things as such for reasons that, if you dive into the mentorship, we can lock in on, right? So 1, intro, 2, mindset, 3, strategy, and then final is the recap. These are all equally important, but this is very important, the final. So after you receive the knowledge that you need, now it's time to implement it. So this is when we jump into the market, we start trading, we give you a live or demo account, depends on whatever one you're comfortable with. And then we go from there and we start learning how to trade. We start implementing the strategies and we focus only on real hands-on market work, right? There's no more watching me do this, read this, explaining to you this, asking questions, this. No. It's all hands-on. It's all learning from mistakes. I want you to get into this phase and I want you to lose. I want you to make any mistakes you can so that we can correct it. We can get you to understand why you made those mistakes, how you can not make those mistakes, and how you can basically become profitable just by keeping these intrusive thoughts, the devil on your shoulder, keeping those away and diving into what you actually know you should do, which comes again, mindset, very important. You have to stay disciplined. You have to follow your rules. You have to stick to your routine. And even when you're taking a loss, get out of the account. Don't try to chase the money back. Don't try to revenge trade, emotional trade, things like that. Get out, take 1 loss a day. That is it. Maybe 2 trades, right? If you take a loss, you can maybe take another one. But as long as you have that same, so if you get into the market saying, I only want to lose $500, right? $300 you lost first. You could either close out right there, right? Keep your risk a little bit lower, or you can do 1 more trade, try to get that back, go for a 1 to 2, 1 to 3, right? But 500 is still that losing mark. So if it goes and it's hitting 550, hurry up and close it out. Doesn't matter if it looks like it's about to reverse. Doesn't matter. Your daily loss limit is personal. You need to make it personal. Final recap is where we ball it all into one bunch and we go crazy and we just lock in and we keep going until you learn how to become a profitable trader, or at least the tools, the strategy, and everything you need to become a profitable trader. Whether you stick to it and follow your rules and stay disciplined is up to you. Obviously, it's a you versus you game in trading, but I will give you all the tools, everything you need to learn. I will let you take the losses that are necessary for you to learn. Every single thing will be implemented into this mentorship. Okay. I'm looking for devoted individuals who know they want to get out of their 9 to 5, but just don't know where exactly to go. I'm telling you, trading is the way. But this is also for beginners, intermediates, and pros. Now, let me explain, right? Let me give you my definition on these words, right? So, beginner. To me, a beginner is somebody who does not know about trading, but they are interested. They've maybe seen videos online of people making money. They're like, oh, that's cool, but just haven't given it the time of the day, right? Beginners, haven't touched the market, haven't done any trades, barely know anything. I want you. This video is for you, right? Intermediates, right? Those are the ones who have maybe done some research, have a little bit of preconceived knowledge about the market. Maybe have even opened the market to see different stocks, got on their Cash App, looked at it, scrolled through it, be like, this would be nice, but I just don't know what I'm doing, right? Intermediate, right? That's intermediate. You have a little bit of knowledge, you know about stocks, things like that, whatever, but you just have not put in a trade, right? You have not, maybe you put in one or two, but you just got out quickly and never went for it again. Intermediate, right? So beginner, nothing. Intermediate, and pro. Not a pro to where you're professional, you're profitable. Obviously, we don't want you. If you're an expert, if you are super experienced and an expert, this video is not for you. I cannot help you. You are beautiful, you're doing great, keep going. I applaud you, right? But if you are a pro, that means that you've done your research, you know of strategies, you understand market conditions, you've seen and have experience with price action, you know certain confluences to look for. You pretty much know your way, but you just don't have a focused, straight, narrow path, right? You're kind of just in general, but you've been in the market, you've done a couple trades, you're still losing money, you're not profitable, you don't know what's going on, you barely can, it's driving you crazy. This is also for you. If you don't want the mentorship, you can still go ahead and look at all the free content on YouTube. Millions and millions of videos, maybe not millions, maybe hundreds of thousands of videos about trading. You can find something if you just lock in and stay vigilant, right? This is a monthly one-on-one private mentorship. So this is not a class. You're not sitting on a Zoom call, on a fucking Discord meeting with 20 million other people, thousands of other people, hundreds of other people, 10 other. That's not what it's about. This is literally, I came up with this mentorship for one, keep trading simple, right? But because I did not have a mentor that wasn't willing to do something for something affordable, right? I didn't have somebody who was able to let me in on their program or give me insights for free and things like that. So this mentorship is for the ones who just want a mentor who is affordable, not thousands and thousands of dollars, not hundreds and hundreds of dollars, just something affordable because they're really there for you. And the only reason, right, that this monthly mentorship is being created or even has a price tag is because without you putting in money, there's no risk to you, right? There's no drive, there's no motivation, right? So if you're getting something all for free, you're going to take it for granted, right? But if you're paying your hard-earned money, whether it's 50, 100, 75, whatever it is, small money compared to the grand scheme of things, you will be more implied to dive deeper into it, to make your money's worth, to really see what's going on, what's behind the classes, what's behind trading. You have a bigger motivation there because you spent your hard-earned money to be able to get into this mentorship, to be able to get into these classes, to be able to understand trading, right? So that is the only reason. That is the only reason. I do not need money. I do not need an extra 50, $100. Obviously, it helps. Everything is great, but I mean, I could easily tax the fuck out of, people like 350. Yeah, give me 500. They're charging $3,000 for courses, for fucking courses. They're scam artists, right? They're charging $3,000 for courses that they don't even personally teach you. They give you the packet, they give you this, and they tell you, go, do it, learn it, study it. You're gonna be rich if you study it. No, that's not how it works, right? You need a mentor. You need somebody to hold your hand and show you, hey, do that. Okay, you see how that worked out? It was wrong, right? Why do you think it was wrong? To teach you, to show you, to help you understand, to put you on a tunnel vision of focus, right? This is why this mentorship is so important to me, right? I want to be that mentor that shows you, keep it simple and do the work, and you're going to make it. I want to be the mentor that shows you, you take this road, you're most likely going to fail, or it's going to be hard. You take this road, there's a slight chance, but you take this road, this is the highest possibility of you being able to succeed. Now that you know that, let's train your mind to give you the discipline to stay locked in and focused, because it's not about me making money right now. It's about me creating my own community of like-minded individuals who can help motivate me, who can help drive me, who can push up their life to exponential growth, right? And then we can all just keep helping each other and creating a better world all around. I don't like seeing people that I love or people that I know have the mindset in them to change accepting the normal matrix, the normal rat race cycle of life. You know what I'm saying? It really pains me. It really, really fucking pains me to see that, because in my life, it's only me, right? I have homies, I have friends, I have brothers, I have sisters, uncles, aunts, grandmas, da 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 da. None of them, none of them understand what I'm doing. None of them would even begin to sit down and look at a lesson or hear me speak about trading. They don't even, once I say trading and say stock market and say this and say that, it's immediate shut off. Well, I don't think I could do that stuff. I ain't know. Cool. Once you become trading, you stop talking, right? You start doing actions, you stop talking, because you realize that nobody else in the world is going to understand. And even a bunch of entrepreneurs, people who are in real estate and things like that, they don't understand trading. They think it's gambling. They think it's this. They think it's that, right? But so again, I have a lot of reasons for doing this mentorship. One is to keep trading simple and to show others the way that I wish would have been shown to me when I was first starting out. For two is to promote progression. Just simple as that. Promote progression, promote entrepreneurship, promote anything. Do what you want to. And then another thing is the mindset. I want people to have a different mindset. Whether you stay inside the 9 to 5, besides the point, right? If you have a certain mindset, you're going to be good. You're going to put that 9 to 5 and use those funds and put a certain amount allocated towards an investment. It's the mindset thing, right? So you can still do a 9 to 5 and you can still be financially free or have freedom, right? You just have to know how to do it. Yeah, so the main basis is to keep trading simple and to build market/trading confidence, right? So I want you to be confident every time you step into the market. I want you to be confident in the trades you take, right? I want you to be confident in the money that you're going to make. Although it is not about money, the goal is freedom, and freedom has no destination, right? So this is a long-term goal, and it's freedom. There's nothing more you can ask for in life than freedom, right? And this is what I want to give from this mentorship: freedom, mind, body, finances, everything. Freedom, everything. Choice, power, control. So with that being said, if you're still watching this video, give yourself a round of applause. You made it, right? First thing that I want you to understand, included with this mentorship, a step-by-step of how to become a profitable trader. Everything you need to know to become a profitable trader. Number two, full access to me personally. Again, this is not a class mentorship. This is one-on-one. I will be calling you directly. We will be talking directly, personally to each other, right? Full access to me personally, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. These are the hours that I will make myself available for you to get a hold of me. If you have any questions of any kind, if you have already started the trading process, even before we have started the trading process inside our one-on-one, and you just want some questions, you just want some tips, you just want some, I am there. I will answer every single thing. The third thing, 2 calls minimum per week. Now, these aren't the calls that we're going to do to have the classes. These aren't the calls that we're going to do to actually do the learning. These are just extra calls to see where you are at the beginning of the week, Monday, and to see how you're doing Friday. So for check-ins, updates, things like that, 2 calls minimum, 30 minutes apiece. Perfect. Enough time to see what's going on, how I can help you, and yeah, where we need to go moving forward, right? So step by step of how to become profitable. Full access to me personally, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. And 2 calls minimum per week, Monday and Friday, beginning and end of the week, to see how things are going, right? Are you keeping up? Are you still here? If you're still here, go ahead and comment down below, you know what I'm saying, something, so I can know you stayed this long. Matter of fact, comment go crazy if you still here in the comment. I want to see how much of you are still here, still locking in. Comment go crazy in the comment section. All right, number 4. Obviously, what a fucking mentorship is, right? Weekly lessons with strict and set objectives. So this is not just, oh, we're going to wing it. We're going to wing it. No, these are strict objectives that I want to get you to understand. I'm going to strip you of what you think you know and implement what you should know. Keep it simple. Let's rock. You know what I'm saying? Keep it fucking simple. So step by step, full access, 2 calls minimum, plus the weekly lessons. Can't beat it. To end it off with what is all included within this mentorship, you'll get a real mentor that will match your drive, your dedication, and your focus. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's nothing more frustrating than being super passionate, super ready to learn and dive into a skill, right? And the person that is there to motivate you is not as driven and as focused as you are, right? They're just here for a money grab. They're just here for this. They're just here for that. There's nothing more aggravating. This is not that. I want to see you grow. I want to use your testimony. I want this only works if I can teach you properly, and if you can retain the information, if I can actually take you from a person who knows nothing or was unprofitable to a person who knows everything and is confident and has the highest possibility of becoming profitable. That is the only way this can work. Before your month starts, before everything gets locked in, we will take a before video of your knowledge prior to the month, right? And then at the end of the month, we will do another refresher on what you know and do the same video side by side, and see where we need to go for the next month, or see what you need to learn that I may just give you if you don't want to do the monthly. Again, I just may give you your tips and send you about your way, right? But this is not only for, like I said, the testimonies, right? So I can give them to other people and be like, here, this is what I did for somebody else. Let me do it for you. Let me change your life, because that's the whole goal. That's the whole vision here, is to change people's lives with trading, right? So if you have all this, right, and there's people selling courses for $3,000, it's just a document that they're saying, hey, go learn this. You think this is worth more? You think this is a $3,000 move, right? $3,000 coaching class, personal one-on-one mentorship? If the answer is yes, you're completely right, but it is not that price. It is not even $200. The reasonable price I have found for this mentorship, the value included, the time I get with you, the all access you have to me, there's a lot of my time going and dedicating into you, the 10 students that get a part of Trading Kept Simple. This is the value. But don't drop off the video yet. That's not what I'm charging you. Get that shit out of here. No good. No bueno. Nobody's going to benefit. If you're struggling to pay bills, you're living your 9 to 5, you're living check to check, how the fuck can you afford that? How can I, a person coming to teach you how to make money, charge you a ridiculous amount of money to learn that? Yes, it makes sense. Yes, it does make sense. Value is not free. You understand what I'm saying? $100 per month is all you have to pay. Is all. And I don't care if you join or not, man. Right? I don't need the money, right? This is for you. This is so you know, this $100 right here So you know it's something important that you have to put your time and focus into. You put your hard-earned fucking money into this, you better focus. You better lock the fuck in. That's the only reason I'm charging anything. And for that reason, all students, I will do your first month $50 fucking dollars. $50 fucking dollars. Concert tickets charge 4 to 5 to 10 times more than that. You can afford $50, and if you can't, go mow some yards, come back to me, get this $50, and let's teach you a skill that you can make money from anywhere in the world at any time. Do you understand? I want you to pay this not for me, because what the fuck is 50 going to do for me? I want you to pay this so that you're giving me your hard-earned money to teach you something. That shows me that it's a big enough importance to you to put something like that, to take a risk, right? It's big enough importance to give me, somebody makes this in what, a couple hours worth of work. If you can give me this for 1 month, you it shows me that you're ready. It shows me that you're serious, right? You're going to make millions times this if you actually lock in and listen to what I'm saying and take it and focus and lock in. And this is the only way to get people to do it. I've done things for free. It doesn't last, right? They take it for granted. It just doesn't fucking last. I wish it did. So $50 for the first month, right? First month, $50. And then it'll be $100 after that. So $50 for the first month. And then if you plan to keep going for months and months and months and months, again, you guys are my experimental students. So we're going to lock in a lot more than, when the price goes up. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to be locked in forever. Once you lock in for this 50, you're locked in forever. I don't care if you don't even pay the next month. You're locked in forever. You gave me your time. You gave me your trust. I am going to give you value in return. Do you understand? So this $50 goes towards your future. After the first month, if you still would like to continue, it'll be $100 a month. But we'll get to that when we can. And yeah, I mean that's really it, bro. Like, and if you're still watching this video, I don't even care if you buy the course. Come to my Instagram at Lil Quick Official. You know what I'm saying? Right here on the screen, it should be somewhere around here at Lil Quick Official, and DM me. Let's lock in. Let's just talk. Let's communicate. I want to see how your trading journey is going. I want to give you tips for free, just for watching this video, because I know that's the mindset that you have. You are ready. You just need a couple of tips. You just need some motivation. I want to be that guy for you. Even if you don't give me no 50, even if you don't give me a single dollar, lock in with me on the DMs, bro. So that is the it. That is the all. That's all I got for you. If you want to learn how to get into this mentorship, just comment the words mentor down below, or hit me up on Instagram at Lil Quick Official and DM me mentor to get started, right? And again, if you made it to the end of this video, I know you're going to succeed, whether it's trading, whether it's whatever you want to do, you have the mindset, okay? You have the fucking mindset. Even if you don't pay me any money, you have the mindset, and I want you to keep going. You understand? I want you to keep going, okay? I know you got it. Trust and believe, all right? That's all I got for you guys today. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you can, leave a like, comment, maybe subscribe. Yeah, join the journey, man. Let's create a community, like-minded individuals who are ready to change their lives. That's all I got, man.